VIPKID teachers and anybody else that happens to be watching. I just completed a very full Saturday morning of classes. I had 5 students, and to some that might not seem like a lot, but when I spend all week doing just one in the morning before I go to work, 5 in a row is very hectic. I had to do a lot of note taking on the side and just staying diligent and doing my best to end promptly. I did have one tech issue today, but I don't think that was on my end. It seemed like it was on the students' end because they went away. I waited, and they came back. But we were able to finish the lesson. All of the students this morning were new to me. I did not have any repeat students this day, and I'm kind of glad for that because I want to try to gain some new repeat students. We call them regulars. And the best way to do that is to get some new students in there. So, but no trials. They were all major courses. And in fact, only one of them was a level 2 and everything else was pre-VIP. I also changed my background drastically. I was getting tired of the light blue, so I found this fabric in my fabric stash. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I also sew, so I have a stash of fabric, so I can make this be whatever I want it to be. But I try to aim for a plain background, or as plain as possible, so that I can stand out and the images that I put up here can stand out. My last student was Annie. She did so great. Found all of the Princess Dinos, and you can actually get these from, if you look on the Facebook group, if you are a member of it, of the prop videos and props group, they have that there. And then I also have a cookie that was random. She got a kick out of it. It was literally just like this random cookie that was behind. This was my first day to do Find a Star. I did it with 2 students, my first and my last. And the first student was the level 2, and everybody else was level 1. And Find a Star can be kind of difficult for the younger students. So the reason why I did it with this last student, and I really want to talk about her, is that she was a much older beginner. She had the speaking level of about, 4 or 5-year-old, but I could tell that she was going to get bored if I treated the lesson like I treat all of my younger students who take pre-VIP. So I tried my best to just elevate the lesson, even though she couldn't understand much past what it was showing. I wanted to make sure that she felt that it was not a kiddie thing. I don't want her to feel just because she's in pre-VIP kid does not mean, she's going to be treated like a little baby, because that can kind of come across. There's a lot of, yay, good job, a lot of that. So I did the Find a Star, and I modeled how to pick, and I had all the numbers randomly up here, and I printed these off and used them. And I had the numbers randomly up here, and she had gotten to the point where she was picking her numbers. Numbers. What did I say? I don't even know. So she was picking her numbers, and she was very excited with what was behind there. So I'm really happy with how that turned out. I really hope I see her again, because I want to help her learn to speak the words correctly. There were a lot of issues with pronunciation, and my opera background, I have done so much in pronouncing words correctly. I might not do that myself all the time, but when I'm in teacher mode, I'm doing it. I'm getting it done. So yeah, but she was very reserved, which is opposite of me. So it's kind of a challenge, and I enjoy that. Anyways, I just wanted to catch you up with there was one more thing. I did an experiment today, and I tried all of my lessons, one right after the other, standing. That's right. I have been standing this entire, the whole thing from beginning to end. I don't think I like it. I think I'm going to go back to sitting. So I'll have to do some adjustment. I really think my board might be a little too high, which means I need to get some new 3M strips, because this is literally held up with 3M strips on my wall. I was not about to break out the drill and drill it into the wall, especially if I need to move it. So I might lower this down so that I could sit. I just prefer sitting. I don't like to stand for too long. But it was a good experiment, especially with that many classes in a row, just to see if I could do it. And I can, but I don't want to. So that's a wonderful thing about teaching at home, is you get the flexibility to do that. So if I ever needed to stand, I can make that happen. But I'm more of a sitter, so I'm going to sit from now on all the time. So anyways, I just wanted to catch you up with how it went today. I probably will not give a daily update like this, but occasionally I might have something important to say, and I will pop on here and give you a little update. Until the next video, I hope you have had a great teaching day. See you next time.